I'm Joy.
I'm Emma Kay.
And it is June
15th.
16th.
15th.
Are you sure?
It's Father's Day.
That doesn't mean it has to be a certain day.
I am 99.9%.
It's not Christmas.
Where's my phone?
It's okay. Well, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And we just ate pizza.
Yes.
My least favorite thing, but they're all happy.
I thought we had a good, decent
What?
Good. Like a pizza, like that place was really good.
Oh, I don't doubt that it's good. I just don't enjoy pizza. But on Father's Day, they get what they want. So I also ate Mexican food last night. It's a good thing that we are on the cusp of StitchCon, so I still have a day to recover at home before we head out from all of our eating. So yeah, hope you guys had a great week. I went shopping yesterday. We've totally become the old people that just head out to the mall.
I love them.
So we've done that twice, like in 2 weeks. So we went shopping, ate out. What else did we do this week? I felt like we did things. You came over.
We had the wedding Sunday. And then
you saw us since then.
Yep, we came over Thursday and then did my normal. Y'all took Sophia on a great walk and I got a bunch of work done on Thursday.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Longest, hottest walk of my life.
And
she had a great time though. She slept the whole time. I said she slept or passed out. I'm not sure which one, but no, she was fine. She has a little fan.
Yeah,
She's
she
good
loves
to go.
outside.
She really does.
So we did that Thursday, and I worked from here. And then if you hear, we've got babies and dogs and all the things.
She didn't get pizza.
No. Well, she's saving that for her first birthday. She might have gotten some cheese. I think I heard that when I was getting mine, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, she did have just a tiny fraction. So did that, and it's the last day of StitchCon weekend A.
Yeah,
so if you were there,
going through all Instagram and Facebook and everything, trying to get the deets.
And what was the deal with the hashtags? Because they're still there.
Yeah,
I can still look up any hashtag, and things still pop up. So I'm not sure if that was a false start or what, but
yeah,
I still use hashtags.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them, and I don't really post a lot, but when I did, I did.
So we're excited. We're trying to get everything together for
so much to get ready. Not just stitchy, but at home, at least for me. I've got stuff to clean and catch
baby
up on,
stuff, and
I don't even know.
We're going to Ohio, and I have a very pregnant daughter there.
Yes.
Like
any day.
Due any second. So I need her to either have the baby prior to StitchCon or
just
Sunday. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, but we are getting everything ready. I'm not sure how long that will be there.
Yeah.
Just depends on when the baby comes.
Oh, we did farmer's market and library yesterday, too.
Oh, you sure did.
That was fun. Yeah, I love the farmer's market. We got Sophia a couple outfits from a vendor there.
Yep.
And library is really cool. Library's added a lot of stuff. They even have like it's called a, I forget what it's called, but basically it's where you can, seeds like herbs and flowers and stuff, you can like trade and donate, and it's really cool. So
do they still have the glass, remember the glass cabinet they had? They used to have at the front of it when you went in, and it was like artifacts and things.
Oh yes, they do. It's like towards the left, I think. Yep.
Oh, that's good.
So with that.
Yeah, and I went to Hobby Lobby.
I love Hobby Lobby.
I'll show you a couple of things I bought. Some of it is secret. StitchCon reveal. And then some is fall, which I told my husband I'm not buying any more fall until I get back, because then it should be on sale.
Oh,
it's still not on sale.
That's great. I feel like it's been out for a couple weeks.
4 aisles of fall, full price.
Did they sell a lot of summer?
No. Well, because their spring has a lot of like finishing pieces and all that good stuff. And then I feel like their summer to me is kind of a dud because it's all like outside.
Yeah, like garden stuff.
And so like garden gnomes, all the things. I don't really do that. And then, so yeah. Oh, watch the end of the Karen Reed trial. The jury is in. Yeah. They had the case for maybe not quite 2 hours on Friday. And then I was telling a girlfriend, I was like, here's my train of thought. Because I don't I can't predict the future. Like, literally can't predict the future. Neither can Emma. That's a story for...
That's a whole story.
That is a story. But, so part of me, I'm like, it's the Gen Xer in me that trusts no one, right? And so I'm like, is it because they're being nice to her? And so they wanted her to have like a weekend with her father, so they went home? Or is it that they think she's innocent, but it's too fast? They feel like to come back. So the jury always, not the jury, the judge always tells you, like, I advise, they can't tell you what to do, but they like advise you taking a quick vote when you get in there. Which every jury I've ever been on, what's the first thing they do?
Vote.
Take a quick vote. Because I mean, if you're all on the same page, what's there to deliberate?
Yeah.
I mean, you could discuss it, but if you're all thinking the same thing, and so in all well, no, the first one there was deliberation. The second jury I was on, everybody was unanimous. Like, we literally came out, and when, because I was 4-person naturally, and when I opened, or the bailiff opened the door, the judge was literally just taking his robe off to go into his room.
So like, we'll get you back here.
Put that stuff back on. So yeah, I'm like, I pray it's not another hung jury.
I know.
I think everybody just needs some
truth serum.
Well, yeah, but I don't think they're gonna get that.
Why don't they do that?
Is that so? Because you figure even like a lie detector, like it's not admissible.
Yeah.
So why do you take them?
Yeah, because I've read like polygraphs and all that can be faulty sometimes. Like if you have a specific reaction, like if you could say your first name's your first name, but it's still considered a lie based on the test, even if you're telling the truth. Like it's I don't know.
Yeah. But I don't think we're ever gonna know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
And of course, I do tend to go with the science, and just all the science says that he wasn't hit. And then you're like, if he wasn't hit by a car, what in the heck happened?
I have my opinions.
I don't know. I've had a bazillion, and they change and they go back, but I have to say the crash daddy said there wasn't a crash. So what do we do? So I'm hoping tomorrow is a verdict. If not, I have a friend that I've already told her, you've got to keep me updated Tuesday because I'll be traveling on Tuesday. And there's nothing like to watch when they're on, you know, when it's verdict watch. But so I've been doing that with my life. I've been staying up late every single night to got my clothes together for StitchCon. And now I'm trying to get my projects together. So we're going to show you what we did this week. I'm going to have some haul. We have some haul. And then what we plan to take.
Tentative.
Yeah, to StitchCon. And I'm hoping, because next weekend you guys are going to get a start of our whip parade, part 1. So we're hoping after this to film part 2, but it's really going to depend on how the how everyone's doing downstairs. Yeah. So we'll do what we can do. And if you're going to StitchCon, we cannot wait to see you.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. We're not partaking in the Smalls Exchange this year, which was a hard decision, but I told Emma it only seemed right, because what if the baby comes
and we have to go
and it's Saturday night? I mean, even if we leave and come back, it just wouldn't be fair to have a Smalls Exchange and not be there
to actually participate.
Open it and do all the things. So that's what we're doing with our life. But we are excited. We don't look at that's because we're full of pizza right now.
Yeah, and we're filming later. We usually don't film.
Yeah, it's almost Emma's bedtime. So
I stayed up till midnight last night.
That was not good, easy for you, was it?
Not at all.
She's an early to bed, early to rise since she was born.
Yes, very much
so. But we better get on going. I think we're 9 minutes into chatting.
Oh my goodness.
So you want to
start us off?
Start.
All right. So this is my first whip for this week, and June is. I'm blanking. Let's see. Yes. This is Sue Hillis Designs Wedding Day. And June is my anniversary month. That's what I was trying to say. And so I started this.
That is true. You're going to be gone on your anniversary. Happy anniversary. Oh, that was funny at the wedding when they got, my daughter got married. And one of her bridesmaids was telling her, she was like, yes, and now like every year at this time you can just celebrate together was like, spoken from someone who's never had a child.
Children.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this, I'm stitching this. I want to say this was a 32 count linen that you gave me. Like it was, you'd started something on it, so I just did the other side of it, and then just the called for DNC. But this is.
Oh yeah, I started the patriotic Santa leisure art. I think it's 28.
28 count?
It might be
it's
32.
it's different. It's like a stiffer. I'm not sure what fabric it is, but I liked it. I figured it was just a good neutral. And so working on that, I think with the flowers, I was losing a little bit of the color in the background, but it's also going to be back stitched and like I want to say it was DNC, like the old gold, so it'll help it.
That's Sue
more.
Hillis?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it looks like a Sue Hillis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with mine, but I didn't finish it, and I left the pattern downstairs. But that's okay. You can pretty much see what it is. It is my Raise the Roof, Wishy Washy, and I've got quite a bit done. I have a towel left, and then the pole, and like a laundry basket.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I use the called fors, which I think they have probably changed since the pattern was first published, but I still like them. Except for this, I used Shrimp Cocktail, and it called for Sunset, but they both look the same to me. And then if you'll notice on this, I went on the inside of the clothespin instead of with the clothespin. I was 2 stitches over. And so I had already changed this to match that. But then remember how when you get a dress or a swimsuit, it has those
extra, yeah,
like the thing you can hang it on so I put those in.
Oh,
so then to me it looks very factual.
Yes. I haven't seen that.
See?
Oh yeah,
because I was 2 over, and if you know me, once that stitching is in,
we're not undoing
I'm not
that.
changing it.
That's
and I'm
great.
using the, thank you so much, I'm using the Picture This Plus Glacier. I don't know. There we go. Oh no. That I picked up at 1 2 3 Stitch, and this is a bag that I was gifted. I don't know where it came from.
I can find
Oh,
it.
here you go.
Fab Shabby Rose on Etsy.
And I had an issue with the vinyl, like owner error. I don't ever put my patterns on, and you can see my mess of floss, but that's just that's how I operate. But I don't ever put the pattern like printed side up because I know it will stick to it a lot of times, the vinyl. Well, I had set it in a pile, and this is in paper, but say whichever pattern I had wasn't in paper and it was laying this way, and I literally had to peel it off.
Yeah.
And so I have these little alcohol pads, but they're like little square pads, and I was able to scrub it clean.
I love that.
So it's
Very
back
nice.
to normal. And then I worked on 2 more things, but I finished both of them.
I've got 2 more whips.
Okay,
So this next one, I don't have the pattern with me because I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I know it's somewhere. It is the Cross My Heart ink, the baby bibs. It's little chick. I stitched the little roosters for my nephews, and so I just finished the outlining for the letters. So all I have left to do are the actual chicks, but I need to find the pattern first. So
for the little chicks.
yes. That was this next one.
And then I tried to, before we left, the things I picked to work on, I wanted to be close to a finish. So my first one was the kitchen counter series, and that is Lick the Bowl.
I love the colors on this. They're so fun.
And this was gifted to me again by my son and daughter-in-law Sarah, who you guys were able to meet. And thank you so much for being so kind. We love Sarah so much, which is good because she's part of our family. But this is on a cream linen. Oh, that's so. And that's all I had to do was basically put in the bowls at the bottom and the spoons and like this little doily tablecloth. So I finished it.
I love that.
1 whip down.
Ooh.
2 more to go on this one because it's a 3-part
Series. Like the laundry.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. This next whip is Welcome My Pretties by Cherry Hill Stitchery, which I love this one. I think it's so fun. I'm using all the called for. It's Weeks Dye Works, and then I'm stitching this on a 32 count Stormy Night on Belfast linen. So I haven't gotten much done, but we're starting on the witch. I've got her face done, the outline silhouette.
That's so cute, Emma.
So we're just working our way through there. I like it because it reminds me of the witch, from Bewitched, the little outline that she's on her broom
I
file.
love that. And I had another finish, which, if you remember, I was gifted this by my husband for Mother's Day. Silver Creek Samplers Autumn Wardrobe, and I am an autumn gal. Only change I made is that I left off the face. Because to me it still looks like
autumn.
That it's blowing, like the cloud is blowing.
Without the,
like, you know, the wind is howling kind of thing without the actual face of it. And this is a called for fabric, which is
cornflower.
Fiber on a Whim cornflower. And I'm all finished. My husband wanted to take it to the framer this week when we were out and about, but I decided not because my daughter would have had to pick it up for me.
Oh,
and then she wouldn't know if I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
So look at the little house. I love it. Oh, I did make a change with that because a lot of times if I notice with the houses, it's just dark, like in the window.
Yep.
So the window is dark. But I like to, you know me, I've always got the lights on.
Yep.
And so I just lit it up.
Love that.
So as soon as we get back, I'm taking this one, and I hope this old, what do I call that? It's not witchy-washy, that's the Halloween one. Warm water.
Delicious.
Washes. I forgot, sorry, I said the wrong thing. Sophie is really talking it up down there. And then, did you have another?
I just wanted to show because last Friday was Friday the 13th, and so Witchy Stitcher had a sale. But
I
didn't, but you did. But it reminded me, I have a ton of her patterns, and she has I believe this is just Friday the 13th, and I can't remember the name of this fabric, but I think you do possibly. It's Blood Splatter, but I don't remember who the dyer is.
What were they? The Steel City Stitchers? I mean, what are they? Fabrics by Jody.
Yes, and I've got some more of this fabric. I need to figure out what other patterns I'm going to do this on.
I'm like Joey on Friends. I gave Emma the rest of the fabric that I had. I never used it because, remember, I was like, it was too realistic. But remember how when he was reading the scary book and he put it in the freezer?
Yes, when he was reading I think it was
Shining.
Yes.
Yeah. And see, that's how I am with scary things. If it's too scary. I love Halloween, but I like Happy Halloween.
I like scary, but it's different, especially now being a mom.
Yeah.
Sorry,
except for the one year you guys asked me to decorate scary.
Yeah, then we're like, never again.
It was so scary.
I loved it though. Now looking back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were, I think, in high school by then.
Yeah, so it didn't really. The little ones, though, they wanted scary. And then I have some of those. Remember those I love? She had these, and she put them in real frames, but it was is it hologram?
Yeah,
something?
from Dollar Tree.
And so they look just like,
like an old-timey photo.
Yep, but then you turn and it's like a half skeleton face or a vampire.
And so I just took them and put them in a frame and hang them on the wall downstairs. So, I mean, I went full-on scary. Blood spatter on the mirror. But that was my only year that I did that. Because, like I said, no way. Now I'm a Mimi. It's got to be all things happy.
Mickey Halloween. I do love some Mickey.
I do love a Mickey Halloween. But then my next whip is Lizzie Kate at our house. And I said whip because I was supposed to start this. But I have not. But I'm going to put some stitches in it tonight. I'm stitching this with Raquel, Traveling Viking Mama. And I'm using lamb's wool. I had to wait for my order to come. And then I got all of the called for classics. So I'm going to start that, and I think it'll be super fast. So this is also going with me to, that's going with me to StitchCon, this is going with me to StitchCon. So put them in this pile. So then when we do that, I can just show them again. That is staying. And then, so I think that's it for our whips and finishes. And then haul or gifts. You want me to go? Okay. We were both gifted. Did you find out her name?
They don't have a name. I emailed.
They don't. I bet they have a name.
I mean, there wasn't a name on the emails. But
you got to get the address.
I emailed them. Yep.
But we have a friend that sent us a recipe calendar. Our friend lives in Kentucky.
Yep, that's where it was from.
And if you'll notice, Kentucky nutrition.
Some of those recipes look so good. There are these cauliflower
She
bites.
sent us both. Floss. This is also our same friend that sent us the watermelon fabric. So thank you so much. And Emma is going to get your address. But she sent us these.
Which I love that blue.
I do too. And so we halved them. And then she sent me these for my independence.
I love that.
I don't know if you can see them, but they're all the little ants. How cute is that? So that came in the mail. And then I did a 1, 2, 3 order, which some of it I've taken out and already kitted up with things that I'm gonna take to StitchCon. But one thing I ordered was this Fiber on a Whim evergreen. And it is 28 count Lugana, and this is a fat half. Almost kind of reminds me of Murky, but not so much. But I think it'll be a great fall, or even maybe winter.
I was just thinking.
Or Christmas, I mean.
Like Christmas.
And then I always need my white Lugana quarter yard because I do ornaments and whatnot. And I feel like white's really hard to find. Plus, I like this one because it's super.
It's not as...
Yeah, it's not stiff at all.
Yeah.
And I can't remember which one that was. And then I got one of my favorites, Demoiselle. Is that how you say it? Picture this plus. And this is what I did my Christmas list on.
I like it. Is that a little bit of like the red or purple?
It's almost like pink and green and blue. It's harder to see.
I love that.
But I like to stitch on this one for Christmas. So I got those. Like I said, the rest of my stitchy haul is already, that's going to be in my stitchy plans. And then I went to Hobby Lobby. Let me show you what wasn't on sale first. This was new for this year.
So cute.
But how perfect will this be for Halloween also?
Yes.
Isn't it like perfect?
I love that.
So in case you want to order yourself one. Here we go. So I got that. And then this is new. But how could I say no?
I love the little pumpkin.
I know.
That is so cute.
Welcome Harvest.
My goodness.
Once I get back, as soon as July 4th is over, I'm almost there, people.
We're decorating for fall.
In case you're wondering the ordering info. So I picked up those two things that, again, were not on sale. And then I found some other things. I bought some of these for myself and for Emma. Because I think that these will be perfect for a little square finish. How cute are these?
Which I have. It's a Lizzie Kate. I want to say it's Hooray for the USA, which I think is the perfect size for this.
In fact, I have that pattern. I have one of those patterns over here somewhere.
Stitched up from last year, I think, but I think that's going to be perfect for these.
And everything July 4th is 40% off.
Nice.
Spring was 50.
Oh.
So I hadn't seen these before. So I got these for Emma and me.
I love them. I like how the two different patterns too for the
where some are red and some are blue.
Yep.
Then I picked up these chargers because I'm going to do a round finish on it. I love that the stars were cut out. So I want to do a larger round, some kind of patriotic. And also, I thought about Autumn Lane Stitchery had those round ones that are bigger.
Okay, yeah.
I got two because I want to paint this one black for Halloween, and I thought about, I don't know if it would fit or not, but my witches will.
Oh,
I'm not sure though.
If that would fit, that'd be awesome.
But I'll find something that'll fit. And then while I was there, I'm not like a Q-snap snob. I don't care where they come from. But I've got, so I hate taking my projects in and out. So if I'm working on it for like a week, I just wanted it.
Yeah.
And then they don't always have it, but they had it, and this is soft too.
Ooh.
So Artiste, 28 count white, Lugana. And so I got 2 of them, and these are only $5.99, and it's 14 by 18.
That's pretty good.
So I got that, and I can't show you the rest of everything I bought because
It's a surprise.
it's for StitchCon gifts. Like I said, we're not doing the small exchange, but we'll still have our table mates and all the fun. So yeah, that's part of what I purchased this week.
Love it. So this is part of when we were at the library Saturday. So they have a bunch of art books there, and I found this cross stitch flowers. So check this out from the library. And they just have a bunch of designs. I can't show you in the book because it's all just the patterns, but they have a little baby bib with these flowers on it that I thought looked really cute. So I think I'm gonna try to stitch that.
You know what else they have? They have those leisure art books because I checked them out when you were little.
Oh, I didn't even think
Or
about that.
not little, but younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that.
So
But I saw that. It was kind of the book I really want. It's Sunrise on the Reaping, the latest Hunger Games prequel, but they don't have it. It's been on checked out for weeks now.
they'll get it. Did you put yourself on a list? They used to do
I
like
just
that.
put it on
Oh,
hold
good then.
for Saturday.
It'll be there
when
before
we
you know
went.
it.
Hopefully, but
Probably while we're gone.
Yeah, I'm like no. The next one is actually haul from you. It's the Stony Creek Collection Words of Faith. Which I love these patterns.
I love this.
Which I think
I
I'm
love
gonna try to
that.
kit this one up.
Yeah.
I love that one.
And it just reminds me of Lalo.
Oh yeah,
He and
for
his
sure.
family always have a.
Which we
cross
still need to
hanging.
get one for. Yeah, we still have one over
You
our.
have one in your bedroom.
Yeah, we have one in our room, but we need to get one for Sophia's room.
Oh, for
At
sure.
some
You
point.
know, a Hobby Lobby has every shape and size.
We don't get one there.
Yeah, next time we go.
Yeah, just a little cute one. Something that'll grow with her too, because he's had his since he was a baby.
Yeah.
It's just very classic.
I love that.
Yeah, and this next one is the Awkworth Friendship Book, an original design by Ellen Chester, and it's with my needle. And I thought this was so sweet. Thank you so
Awkworth.
much for the patterns. I can't wait. I want to try to finish it like this though, which that might be a new endeavor,
But not that hard.
no.
No.
We'll get
You
it
got this.
done.
You're sewing now.
Yeah.
The world is your
I'm
oyster.
trying. And then these, of course.
Of course.
I love these. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And then we tried to like semi-pack for StitchCon.
Somewhat.
And I've already showed you, of course, a couple things. I just showed you the warm water.
You're really thinking about that one pattern.
I cannot get that out of my mind. And I'm going to kit it up. I have the chart and the buttons because our October retreat in Irmo, me, Emma, and Sarah are all
Boo-tacular.
going, and I hope that we're all going to start that. But I'm taking this one. So I'm going to get started on that before I go. So I'll have whips. So now, oh, I should have mentioned the change. Now we're going into what we are planning to take to StitchCon.
Yes.
Which don't hold it to us. Hold
Subject
us
to
to it.
change.
Hold it. You know what I mean. I'm taking my One Nation Bygone Stitches so that my StitchCon besties can make fun of me. Because I still haven't finished my stars. I still like the plan of everybody that comes in.
Stitches a star.
But I'm close.
You really are.
And this is on 28 count Picture This Plus L Lugana, which if you know Picture This Plus Lugana, I've measured it before and it is not a 28, it is smaller, but I love it. That's gorgeous. I would like to have the stars finished. I'm taking several things to kit up. But these are the whips I think I'm taking. And then I'm taking my, oh, I've got an avalanche. I'm taking my Raise the Roof. I was gifted from my daughter that just got married. Santa Clothes. It's going to be a new start, but I don't have all the, it's going to be on a glittery fabric, and I don't have all the, I do have the buttons. I don't have all the floss, so I'm going to take it with me so I can finish kitting it up. Part of my haul was, I showed you guys my Raise the Roof spooky fence, which Emma thinks she may have this as well.
I'm like 90% sure, because I feel like I've seen that in I need to go through all my stitching tonight.
Well, I picked up the called for flosses, minus that ribbon. I'm super excited. Let's see if I can get it. I love those colors.
Me too. I love that green.
I do too. It's so nice. I'm going to, I thought I had all the colors for this one, my Raise the Roof.
We have the Uncle Sam's.
Sam's socks,
and
shorts, and such. And of course I have the buttons, and I do have these flosses. But I don't have all of them. So I'm going to finish that, and I'm going to start it on Picture This Plus a Relic. And that's 1/4 the yard. And then I'm going to kit up Lizzie Kate's Things Unseen sampler, and hopefully get, I really like that cream that I bought last year. And I can't remember the name of it or who makes it, so that should be easy to find.
We'll find it.
But it was at the annex, and quite honestly, guys, I hope to get some stitches on this stuff, but I'm going to shop. I'm not even playing this time. I'm usually not playing, but I am feeling it. So,
I like that. Yes.
we can
I'm
be
here
in
for it.
trouble. Oh,
Dropping floss.
this was part of my haul. I've been wanting this one forever.
It's
Lizzie
cute.
Kate, Dear Santa, I've been good. Dear Santa, I've been good all year. Okay, most of the time. Once in a while, forget it. I'll buy my own presents. But I think I'm going to do it on a blue.
Ooh,
Kind of like how I'm doing my jingles on a blue. And these were the only 2 floss that I had. Womp womp. So, I'm going to take that so I can get it up. I was considering Praiseworthy Stitches Freedom Park.
I love this one.
As, I don't know, kit it up, start it. A lot of these I'll kit up because remember my 55 and, well, not 55, 455, because it's going to be 2026. But I also have a girlfriend on Instagram that's turning 55, and she said she's going to join me.
Oh.
So I can't decide if I'm taking this or not.
Take it.
I love it. And you know, I have the magazine that has the baseball one. We just don't watch baseball.
Yeah,
I watch every sport under the sun, but not. I should have got into baseball because summer's quite boring otherwise.
Yeah. I love a good river dogs game.
I like to go.
Last time I got hit with the baseball, so I'm afraid to take Sophia there. Like one came, we were at the concession, so out of the field over and hit me. And
This was
bounced
a River
off me.
Dogs?
Yes.
Oh.
And my arm had a huge welt on it. So
You weren't there with me.
No, I was there with Lalo and Lily.
We'll say it can't be the last time that I went.
Yeah. I was
Huh.
like, what in the world?
What in the world? I do like the River Dogs.
So I'm afraid to take Sophie.
I thought about starting this one with Emma, but she doesn't think she has it. And
I
it's
can
Plum
double
Street
check.
Samplers, Jeans, and Weenies. So I pulled the DMC, but if I have the fancy floss, I would do it that way.
Yeah.
So I'm considering that. Oh, what I was going to say about this Praiseworthy Stitches is I saw that some ladies from a StitchCon Weekend A had started, you know how that I have that Going to Grandma's?
Yeah.
They were stitching on a Christmas one, so I may put this one back and take that one.
Oh.
Because it really made me think about, but I don't know, because quite honestly, I stitch these at home. These little people are tiny.
Yeah.
Like, I need big block stitching. That StitchCon. Oh, and speak of the devil, I am going to get all the floss for Witchy Washy, and then I'll stop calling everything else Witchy Washy. But part of my haul was the buttons.
Oh, nice. I need to get
No,
that
you girls
pattern.
better catch up with me.
I will.
Well, I have a feeling I'm going to be stitching this along.
No, I can. Well, now I know what floss to get because you have the pattern, so then I'll just get the pattern done.
Yep. And then one of my daughters gifted me these two for Mother's Day, the Frightful Lizzie Kate. But they were out of the third and they got it back in. And this shows you the whole, what it's going to be. That's so cute.
I love that.
Let's say.
When black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, the moon laughs and whispers, it's near Halloween.
I love that.
That's so sweet.
And I noticed when I bought it, they're out again. This one.
It goes
So I'm like, did they get
fast,
just one at a
dang.
time? Because I
That's
put on
okay.
1, 2, 3, you can put your email down for a little reminder.
Yep.
And I've already got this huge stack. I'm clearly not taking all of these. I want to start this one because Emma gifted me this last year, and it's Erin Elizabeth Cozy Lane Sampler. I want to live at the Cozy Lane.
I know.
I think I could paint the house buffalo check and Dad wouldn't notice.
I think he'd love it.
Yeah. Look at that lantern. Every time I look at this, I see something new. And at first I thought, this thing's going to be huge. It's not. 32 count vintage country mocha, size 8.4 inches by 5.
Oh, wow.
Is
Dang.
that right?
Look. Yeah. That's not too terribly big at all.
How is that going to squeeze into 5 inches? And is this 2 strands? 2/2.
Yeah.
So who knows when I start stitching it how big that thing will be. Gonna take another, this is my bag from Scrappy Cindy, and she is on Etsy. Because I'm taking the pattern that we're stitching together, Cindy and I.
I love this
Halloween
pattern.
Fairy, Mirabilia. And then Emma and I are starting
That's a
Quaker
more
Halloween by RETM. And I have, this is part of my haul, all across. Oh, that's nice. And then I'm stitching it on Marky. 28 count. Why is this so hard for me today? Because I ate pizza. My side hurts. I don't need to eat pizza. So these are the patterns that I have to whittle down because I don't want to take everything. But then you want to show your patterns, and then I'll show the actual like things.
Yeah,
that
I'll
I'm
show the
taking.
patterns. So Quaker Halloween, which I still need to kit this up. I'm planning on probably stitching this with the DMC equivalent.
Oh, we
and
already
see what we
have that.
have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to look up and see because there's a converter online that kind of shows you. And I have some murky. I just need to make sure it's the same or the correct length. I'm not sure how large that project's supposed to be.
I was just checking because sometimes on the inside
It'll
they
say-
have
oh,
the
like when-
DMC.
yeah, I'll
Sometimes I'm
double
not sure
check.
that one does.
If not, I can find it online. This next
You
one
can easily
is
compare them though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, but you've got a better eye for that. My brain
Trust
does
yourself,
not.
Emma.
I do, and then I'm like, why does it look like that? It doesn't
beautiful.
look the
It does.
same. This first pattern I'd like to take is Jan Hicks Creates. It's Colors of Mexico. This was gifted to me by my husband. I want to say it was my last birthday.
That one is gorgeous. Have
Which
you
I
started?
love this. A very tiny start. This is on a 28 count Dune. I cannot talk. Lugana. And
That is beautiful.
all the called for colors. And so I would really just like to get more stitches in this. And it doesn't look like a whole lot of like confetti stitching. If it's anything like the Feliz Navidad pattern, I think it would be a good one to take to
It's going to
StitchCon.
be amazing, Emma.
So that
Love
is
it.
the first pattern. This next one is by
Oh,
Frizzy
we got to get this one done.
Lizzie. I know, that's why I'm taking it, hopefully, which I'm more than likely not going to stitch on all of these, but I would like to. So this is I'm Just Ken by Frizzy Lizzie, and I'm just stitching this on a 28 count. It's a DMC Charlescraft, not 28 count, a 14 count Ada, and called for DMC. And I like this fabric just because it's got a little bit of sparkle to it.
Maybe you can bring it to the hospital. We can sit in the waiting room
Yeah,
and
and stitch it up.
stitch.
This next one, which I kitted up this pattern last year. This will be a new StitchCon start. It's Country Cottage Needleworks Bayside Bungalows.
Oh, I love this one.
And so I purchased this from Stitching Kitten. It came with the chart and thread. And for the fabric, I don't know if I should take it out. It's more of like a ivory. I thought it was a good neutral for summer. I'm just worried about some of these colors. Oh, I forgot I had all of these colors.
Oh, you really kitted that one on up, didn't
Well,
you?
because it was nice with Stitching Kitten how they have it pre-kitted. It just didn't have the fabric. So I'm trying to see. I might lose some of these colors in there, so I might need to check.
I don't think so.
Maybe not.
No.
So we'll see.
Especially if the white's on the inside. Yeah, it's on the inside of the house.
Oh, then boom. We're good to go
You're not
there.
losing that. Is
That's
it purple?
cute.
No, brown.
Yeah, I think it's brown.
I love
We'll
that.
see.
Wow, those.
I know. I'm like. This next one I liked because it was one floss color. It's ink circles, assembly required. Yes, you need to start it. It's actually a fun stitch.
You know, I haven't started it because I don't like any fabric that I currently have.
You want some of this one? I got a huge piece in case you like this one better. This is not the called for.
Oh, I like that one
is,
too.
yeah, we'll cut it up. I got a huge piece just in case. Not my stitches though. It's a Zweigart Blue Spruce Linen.
Oh, I love that.
So I got that from Barefoot Needle Art last year. So we'll definitely, like I said, more than
Sounds
enough
good. Yep.
for the pattern. That's how much I've stitched on that.
That's gonna be, that is good. That's what I'm taking it. It'll be a good one for StitchCon. Maybe we'll cut a piece of that before.
Yes, I'm gonna set this to the side so we can do that. And then this last one that I'm thinking about taking, I think this would be a finish, hopefully. It's Jan Hicks Creates Feliz Navidad, which I find myself, I gravitate towards a lot of her patterns. I just love the colors she uses. And I feel like a lot of them have like a more, I don't know, like a Southern, like Hispanic inspired.
I feel like she's a lot of them that do, and they are gorgeous. Nothing beats those colors. Oh, I still need to get the Blackbird Feliz Navidad. I wonder if they'll have that at Keepsakes.
They might.
I need to write that down somewhere. I keep forgetting it because I did the Merry Christmas, but I want to do the Feliz Navidad, so I have both of them.
So those are my patterns I'm thinking about, and that is subject to change because you never know.
Well, here's my deal with myself. I'm only taking what will fit into my Vera Bradley tote that I was also gifted for Mother's Day, but a lot will fit in this. Like it's a big old tote. So I'm taking. You're done with?
Oh, yep, I'm done. I was just organizing myself.
So I'm taking my tote. I'm taking my mat. Stitch and Piece made us our retreat mats.
Yep. I was gonna show mine next.
Last year.
Which we also have bags that match,
Yes.
which I'm also taking.
I am too. That's what my One Nation is in.
Mm-hmm.
Taking my Yeti.
Oh, I forgot my
Don't
Yeti.
forget. Always remind Emma. I'm taking my, in case I get motivated to stitch in the room, I have my,
or the late night stitching, I'd use that sucker.
have that. I'm usually, oh, this is the little trash thing from my
The
bag.
Orcs.
Look at that. I am, don't forget your,
Yep, I've got mine. Right over somewhere.
some of our besties have these made for us.
Which I love these.
This will be our 4th year at StitchCon.
I think so, yeah.
And so this will be our 3rd year with the name things. So I think that's what I put in my bag, but I have more. Oh, that Yeti really made a thud. So like I said, everything I'm taking has to fit in that. I travel lightly. I have been known to buy clothes like while I'm gone though, because I travel so lightly. I'm gonna take my Kindle. It has, which pattern thing did I have on there?
Is it Pattern Keeper?
I think so. And I haven't used it yet, but I uploaded it on there, but maybe somebody there knows how to use it. Because I downloaded it and didn't get any further than that. I bought these for Emma and myself. And these are the little,
pattern stands.
I have my needle minder.
Oh, I love that one.
Yep. So So it's a little stand. So if you want to put your pattern on there or like your magnets. I couldn't find mine last night, so I ordered one that'll be here tomorrow. And I found it. So I'm also taking my golden needles because they'll be in my bag. And Emma and we made these last year as table gifts, and right now mine is a little bit of a catastrophe. But I have some goodies in here. I ordered a new pair of stork scissors too.
Oh,
I always use my Ginger storks. And then I was gonna we were gifted these by
this says Textilly.
Textilly. So I'm gonna take that. I have my tape measure. I usually take that one or my Vera Bradley, but I think I'm just gonna take this one and leave that one. These are always helpful with your patterns to wrangle up your extra fabric.
Yeah.
So with your projects, I meant, not your patterns. This is in case I get into some kind of dire straits.
I brought mine too, just in case.
And somehow I'm
stuck. Stuck under there.
Well, hopefully I won't get in too much dire straits. This is a threader. I don't usually need a threader, but just in case. I have the clips because you just never know when you'll need it clipped. I have this is a purse hanger.
I love mine. I still use mine.
For your like your table, but you can hang things from it. And I saw last year where some people hung their floss drops.
Oh, I need to remember to put mine in.
I picked them up at
it was Amazon.
Amazon. I'm taking more needles. What did I just do with those golden needles?
I thought you stuck it to the.
So I'm gonna stick these in here. I'm gonna take a necessity.
Oh,
goodies.
yes.
Oh, now the dog's mad. Let me see what I have in the bottom part. Ours were double deckers. I bought these at Target last year. Oh, I zipped it right up. We need to do this before we eat. Then I have my hand support if I need it.
Yeah.
These we were gifted last year, and I left it in there. And extra pair of scissors that we were gifted. And then I'll open this. That's why I'm bringing more needles.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have my magnet. I bought this at Fat Quarter Shop. I have two of them, but the same thing happened to both of them.
Oh.
But it didn't really break. It's like it's missing a pin.
Like it looks like the pins are gone. Huh.
Yeah. But in the bottom, it still works fine. I'm gonna take this in case I make a horrible mistake. And then more needles because you just never know. Oh, and Post-its just because. So that's what I have in my little zipper pouch. And other than that, that's all I plan to take. I mean, you'll see people that bring wagons, and they bring like their own chairs, and they bring like lights for the table. In my experience, the lights are really good in the convention center.
Yeah, I haven't needed any additional.
Oh, I'll have my contacts in, so I will be bringing.
Oh, smart.
I'll be bringing those. But like I said, the lights have been really good, and so I've never needed anything extra. And I'm gonna whittle these down because whatever I bring has to fit in that bag or else. And I can't decide what purse I'm bringing. Like just a crossbody. I don't want to bring my big purse.
I have a fanny pack. I think I used it last year. I can't remember.
Yeah.
If not the year before.
We need to get cash.
Yes.
For the food.
I'm planning on taking some out.
I need to remind Dad to get some tomorrow. But yeah, and I think that's going to be about it. It goes so quick, StitchCon does. So that's what I'm wrangling up. So this probably won't be the most. I'm sure you'll find more people that are bringing more stuff than us.
Yeah. Try to pack light because we do some shopping.
I'm doing a lot of shopping. And I'm also bringing table gifts.
Oh, yeah.
We just don't have those up to show.
I'm just going to show, this is going to be the
Oh,
bag
yeah.
I'm bringing. So if you don't have space in yours.
Oh, we'll stuff some stuff in there.
I want to use it so bad.
Oh, Sophie's missing us.
I'm like, is it time for her dinner? I mean, she ate dinner, but
Yeah.
her late night bottle. Not
Late
late
night.
night. It's usually
6:30?
she has it at 7:30. Oh yes, she's still
Yeah.
got an hour. So I'm bringing at StitchCon. They have something called the brag table, and it's, so all these tables are set out throughout the main convention center room that we're in, and you just get to show off stitching. It doesn't matter if it's fully finished or just finished like this. And so this is probably one of the largest stitches I've ever done. I finished it last year. It's the Witchy Stitcher Stephen King house. So I'm going to bring that to show on the table. I have the backing to fully finish it. I have no idea how I want to fully finish it yet.
I
So
guess just bring it back over
I will with the
after we get back.
Yep. I just
I'm not
don't
sure
know what
when
to
we're
do.
getting back. It's all gonna depend on when this baby shows up.
And I've got my
Oh,
what's it called? Ooh, pattern
patterns.
stand.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna bring this, it's my planner
Oh,
for
that's a good idea.
FlossTube and stitching
Oh, I
and
need to
stuff. So I'm
put
gonna
a
try to
pin
be really
in
good
my
about
thing.
keeping track of it. And this, we used an academic planner previously. This one is just a typical school planner because I want to be more detailed, especially for FlossTube, about like fabrics and whatnot. So I really like how this has the calendar view, but also the more in-depth.
I think March is a make or break month for me. Because
March.
I'm always so good on all the things until like
March Madness. You got
and then for the rest of the 9 months, I am winging it.
winging it. See, that's so funny because I usually get in gear in the summer.
Or get your gear.
Either way.
Either who.
I'm also bringing, this is my double-decker stitchy box that we gave as table gifts last year. So I've got a whole little hodgepodge. I've got Stitcher's lotion, which I picked that up at Barefoot Needle Arts a while ago.
Love that.
I've got this, which this is part of a gift. I want to say this is beeswax for stitching. I thought it was chapstick at first, but when you put it on, it's more
Right, that's
beeswaxy.
definitely beeswax. Oh, I meant to grab chapstick.
I probably need to put some regular chapstick in here. I want to try the Burt's Bees Mike's Hot Honey one you showed us.
Yeah.
Got some needles. I usually bring a pair of scissors that I won't be super terribly sad if I lose.
Yeah, I'm not bringing my Kohana snips.
So I just have my little Valentine scissors.
And that some people bring their most fanciest of their fancy, but I'm always too nervous.
Between traveling and we're staying at multiple places, I just don't
I'm
want
always
to.
so nervous I'm going to leave it, lose it.
Yep, I've got my needle minder. So we've got Stitch, an alien. This is Charleston's pineapple. If you've been to Charleston, you'll see that downtown. The little witch. So that is in the top of my box.
Her double-decker bus.
Yeah.
I gotta stop yawning. I've been up too late trying to get organized.
And then I've just got my needle threader, just in case.
Oh, you haven't even opened yours up yet.
No, not yet. Because they gave out, they were like the little purple flower ones
I have
last
that
year.
one in there too.
So I've been using those if
yeah.
needed. And then this, I forgot the retreat mat we got from Stitch and Piece has the orc catchers because I was going to bring this just in case. But I'll still keep it.
Yeah.
So that is
So
mine.
cute, Emma.
And then one thing I did like about the bog bags too is...
You can go swimming and throw it in the ocean.
Yes. But also, it's got a little Yeti holder.
Oh, now if
So
only
it
you
won't be
would,
filled when my stitching's in there. but my
only
cup.
you would put your Yeti in there.
Well, in my defense, someone that I love dearly borrowed it when he went to work
Oh, I was about to
and
say
left
that.
it in the car, so it wasn't
Oh,
clean.
shoot.
I was like, oh, okay. So it'll be washed and ready for StitchCon.
You hear that?
But that is that.
Everything's going to be washed and ready.
Oh.
We'll be there.
Yeah.
So
Ready
we
to
are
go.
super excited about it. I know we don't seem that way, but that's just because we've had a whole day.
We're
It's
in a
Father's
bit of a food
Day.
coma.
It's Father's Day, and everybody opened all their things, and they loved them.
Oh, it was so fun. I'm glad everyone loves their gifts. So.
Yeah,
It's nice we've got a lot of amazing fathers in our life. So.
we are super blessed. So yeah, we're just gonna start packing some stuff up, and then in a few days head on out to Cincinnati, and like I said, be on at the same time on the baby watch.
Yes.
So Who knows? Can't predict, baby.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but we can predict that Sophia is about to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Mom or Mimi, so we're gonna go see her.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you guys. Like I said, we have a video all ready to post
for this upcoming Sunday.
Yep. Well, this will be today, and then we have one for next week. So, and we might have one for the next, or we might save the second half of our parade for when we get back, because we're gonna have more whips.
Yeah, whatever you think.
You want to do that?
Sure.
I don't think Sophia will go another hour. But anyway, any hoosies, we're gonna go, and when we see you guys next time, we'll most likely be at StitchCon. We usually post just a little teeny something. They have a great setup with beautiful lights.
Oh, I love it, yes.
So we won't even look like ourselves. It'll be amazing. But we hope you guys have a great week. And if you're traveling to StitchCon like we are, have a fabulous trip. And we will see you there.
Bye.